6,000 fans crammed in here tonight. Amir Khan given a hero's reception, and what we know and what they don't know is that Amir Khan is now Uncle Amir. Just a matter of minutes ago, his older sister Tabinda gave birth to a baby daughter. Shah, his father, now a granddad, and Amir, I wonder if he knows that. I'm sure he does. Here he is then, coming along for the third professional fight. David Bailey blown away in just 109 seconds. Baz Carey, he took him the distance in Cardiff back in September. But Amir Khan handles all this attention so well. He had maturity beyond his years back in the amateur ranks. And here, as the professional, he enters the ring. And as an emerging young professional and something of a national icon, a sporting icon, he is very much to the manner born.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening once more and welcome to the Braehead Arena here in the city of Glasgow, Scotland. Tonight, Frank Warren's Sports Network, in association with the News of the World, big on boxing, and on the internet with www.frankwarren.tv, proudly present 4 3-minute rounds of boxing in the lightweight division. Welcome to you, the viewers, watching live and exclusive on ITV4. The officials have been appointed by the British Boxing Board of Control. Steward in charge is Mr. Charles Giles. Timekeeper at the bell, Mr. Ricky Gilmore. Finally, when the action commences, the star referee in charge of the action, Mr. Victor Loughlin from Paisley. And now, introducing the boxers themselves. Firstly, fighting out of the red corner wearing the blue-coloured shorts trimmed with white. At the weigh-in yesterday, he scaled 9 stones, 11 pounds. He's tonight taking part in his 30th professional contest, presenting from Walsall, Steve Gethin. And opposing him, boxing out of the blue corner, wearing the silver spangled shorts trimmed with tartan. At the weigh-in yesterday, he scaled 9 stones, 11.5 pounds. From 2 contests, he has 2 wins. One of those wins coming by way of knockout as an amateur. He was the 2004 Athens Olympic silver medalist, presenting from Bolton, the undefeated Amir Khan. Referee Mr. Victor Loughlin with his final instructions for 3-minute rounds.
Well, what a phenomenal reception there for Amir Khan.
Down here, boys. Okay, guys, you've had your instruction in the dressing room. Remember, be my commands at all time and defend yourselves at all time. Best of luck to you both. God bless. Let's do it.
4 3-minute rounds, and Duke, I have to say that during those introductions, I thought Steve Gethin looked really nervous, very nervous indeed.
He certainly does. He looks very pensive. You know, this is a massive opportunity for him. It's whether or not he can actually hold his nerve and take the fight to Khan, but, you know, he's fighting a young, up-and-coming star.
Well, what's it going to be tonight? Don't hold your breath. Here we go. Khan versus Gethin. Gethin's been training 7 weeks specifically for this one, and he says that Khan has got speed, agility and power, but somehow he's got to try and box his way in close, try and work away towards the body and try and make a real contest of it. Khan with the blurring hand speed seems to have markedly filled out since he's been training in a professional gym with Oliver Harrison, and he's, as ever, started really quickly. Getting in there, throwing flurries of punches, lovely uppercut there, and once more, after throwing those hurtful punches, back up range and making Gethin punch into thin air.
Well, Gethin's too upright. You know, when Khan unloads with the combinations, he's going to catch him because he's just right there in front of him to be hit.
Gethin has got 9 professional victories. He's been a pro since 1999, works full-time for GKN. Makes drive shafts for a living. But here he is getting his highest ever payday, reputed to be around about 5,000 quid. And is he going to be able to push the young star? Is he going to be able to bring things out of Amir Khan that we've not seen before? Gethin trying to duck low, trying to get inside that long reach of Khan and trying to work to the body.
That's a bit better from Khan, just trying to flick the jab. You know, he's not really showing too much restraint at the moment. Just throwing punches in the general direction where he hopes they'll land. Needs to just settle himself down. He's obviously really fired up, wants to put on a good performance for the crowd. Is Khan.
A couple of good left hands from Khan and a really good hurtful shot to the body. Showing good variety of punch, and already Gethin looking as though he's being outclassed and getting into anxious territory. Oh, terrific left hook into the body from Khan, and nothing coming back from Gethin. Hurtful right into the side of the head as well, and Gethin can do no more than try and hold on and buy just a little bit of time. Is he going to see his way through to the end of the first round, I wonder?
Well, already it looks like Gethin's just a punch bag. He's not in the same class as this boy. Not at all.
Well, Gethin bravely tried to throw a right hand of his own after that flurry of punches from Khan. But there is just too much in the armoury of the Olympic silver medalist.
I think the left hook come uppercut to the body behind the elbow. That should be the shot that sinks this boy to his haunches from Khan. It's a well-timed shot.
Well, Gethin, I think he's going to see it through to the bell. Good opening from Khan. One-way traffic. He's bossed it and won the opening round emphatically.
$512 meg storage in both. That's hundreds of photos, documents, or music tracks. 2 of them for just $49.99.
Online or in-store, you've got the best of both worlds.
Really confident opening from Amir Khan, and he was letting the punches flow with tremendously impressive speed and, I have to say as well, precision, Duke.
Well, you know, he can afford to throw caution to the wind and just do pretty much what he wants to do, you know. I don't think Gethin's got the firepower to hurt Khan. I mean, it would be absolutely a massive scalp for him if he could pull it off, but this far hasn't shown us anything whatsoever. It's a 4-round fight. Khan can do this at a sprint.
Gethin's cornerman was saying, roll away from the punches, try and cover, create some openings of your own, but it's more easily said than done. And at this stage, well, it's the learning curve, of course. Khan looking very impressive, but Gethin is not remotely in his class. Terrific right hook into the body, and you can see the acclaim from the far side of the ring. Is this young man a world champion in the making, I wonder? The next couple of years are going to tell. At the moment, he is bang in charge of this fight. The gloves are held low. That's something which some critics, I know Barry McGuigan has said that, he'd like to see Khan keep those gloves up higher, because it does create an opening and encouragement to the opponent.
It certainly does. I mean, it's much too early to be talking about Amir Khan as a world champion or even a future world champion. The boy's still learning his trade, and let's not forget that. But, you know, these kind of fights are just devised for one thing and one thing only, is to help his confidence. Boost his confidence, and when he steps up to that next level, the 6th-round level, then we should start seeing him get a little bit more of a test.
Khan just looking to try and pick his way into the opening. I'm sure his corner would like to see him box his way in. That's a lovely fast uppercut inside. He is so quick, and Gethin can do no more than cover up. Flurries of punches, and you can see the people standing up at ringside, urging him in. There's Shah, his father, just a couple of seats along from Frank Warren by the side of the ring, standing up in the grey sweater. And Gethin at last just manages to catch him with a sneak little right hand, but no great power in the shot, and Khan just shrugged it off. This week, Duke, he was saying he's realistic about what he's doing here. He said until he's really hit in the face and hurt, until he has to dig deep, and fight back. That's the moment that he will know himself, and he'll have shown to other people that he's truly got what it takes.
Well, it is early days, you know. As I said before, he's a work in progress. He's trying to build himself up. He needs to try and get, you know, obviously some good rounds underneath his belt. This is just an exercise now. It's like being in the gym and just punching a heavy bag, because he can step off and do exactly what he wants. He can fight this fight at pace, at distance, in close. He can do pretty much what he wants. So, you know, he's not going to learn too much, other than if it goes the distance, then he's done another 4 rounds and he's got that under his belt.
Here comes Khan again. Fast jab and good body shots. How hurtful are they? I don't know. But Khan's won that round again, Clint.
We all have to eat. But as New Yorkers, we have to eat well.
Innovative menus, award-winning wines. We've flown more New Yorkers than any other airline. And if we can keep them happy.
Johnny Vegas is back on DVD with all the bits way too crude for TV.
Give me the gravy!
Johnny Vegas, 18 stone of idiot, unseen and uncut, on DVD now.
Some things get better with time. At Orange, you can get 10% off your line rental after the first year, growing to 25%.
Okay, don't get caught to us.
Steve Gethin getting attention in that corner, the left eye bruising, marking up, and no surprise, because Khan's just been raining punches in, Duke.
He certainly has. I mean, if Khan's looking for the knockout, right now he's actually going about it the wrong way. He's throwing too many punches. He's to set his feet down, throw single shots, and just look to pinpoint accurate shots.
Oliver Harrison in his corner between rounds. He was trying to urge his man to stay calm, just to try and box his way in. There's a tendency to get carried away with the frenetic atmosphere. He really got the electric sort of response from the crowd, did Khan. That's a good shot.
Khan's already won over this audience. He really has. You know, he's got the Scottish tartan down the side of his shorts. You know, they're on his side, and they've turned out in force tonight to see this boy perform.
Khan just trying to pick his shots now and work as well. Good uppercut in that, and it's all over. It's all over. Referee Victor Loughlin said enough, and Amir Khan in the 3rd round has made it 3 out of 3. The few people in the crowd would have liked to have seen it go a little bit longer. And Gethin, well, I think he also said, I wasn't really hurt, but Khan was hitting him pretty much at will, and that is 3 out of 3, and he moves on to the next test. Here's how the end came.
Well, you know, as I said before, Khan just threw caution to the wind. He doesn't have to be careful. He just rained punches on this boy until the referee stepped in. It's a good stoppage. Nobody wants to see Gethin take unnecessary punishment. He just did what he wanted, Khan, and just unloaded.
3 or 4 shots to the head there. He was knocking his head around like a rag doll in those closing stages, working away to the body. It creates the opening, and here it comes. 1, 2, 3, 4 misses, 5 goes through, and 6. Well, I think Duke's absolutely right there. I think that's a good stoppage.
It's absolutely pinpoint time by the referee. You wouldn't want to see Gethin take unnecessary punishment. He took enough, and the referee stopped it.
Amir Khan getting congratulations and being photographed for the pictures which will surely adorn the Sunday newspapers and indeed the Monday newspapers as he moves onwards and upwards. There's his dad Shah, and that is